all, in the previous video, we have seen the current that is inserted into the transmission line in a high-speed design, right? So, what we discussed was the transmission line actually is seen as a lumped element by the signal that is being inserted into the channel. So correspondingly, we discussed that the current will be inserted into the transmission line, basically, which is a PCB trace, right? In reality, now in this video we will discuss on the voltage that will be inserted into the transmission line. So here again we have to remember that even for the voltage, the transmission line will be seen as a 50 ohm lumped element. Now, the interesting point, okay, in this particular scenario is whenever a voltage is inserted, the IC actually sees this initial 50 ohms, and whatever the load that is connected is comes into the picture later. Like what we mean to say is, if we draw the equivalent circuit of this particular scenario, this is 1.8 volt, and now we have a resistance which is nothing but 10 ohms, okay, and then we have transmission line which will be treated as 50 ohms by, which is seen as 50 ohms. Now if we do the voltage division of this 1.8 into 50 by 10 plus 50, right, the V inserted is nothing but 1.8 into 50. That means the voltage developed across this 50 ohm resistor by 10 plus 50. Okay, so this will be the voltage that will be developed. So generally, for us, when we think of a scenario where we give 1.8 volt from a IC, we assume that on the transmission line also, or on the PCB trace, it will be 1.8 volt, right? For example, if we are giving a signal of 0 to 1.8 volt, 0 to 1.8 volt, okay, our understanding is that as the voltage that is applied from the output pin of IC is 1.8 volt, here the voltage that is developed on the transmission line must be 1.8, but that's not the case. Okay, initially it will be as per this voltage division formula, whatever comes, and then once it reaches the end of the transmission line, it sees impedance there which will be different from the 50 ohms, and then the reflection happens here, and slowly, because of this reflection, the voltage increases on this channel such that the entire channel gets saturated at 1.8 volt, and there will be no further current that will be flowing into the channel. So this is how the voltage gets developed on a transmission line, and especially if you are working on high-speed designs, we need to understand this. Okay, so how the voltage gets inserted, how the IC sees the transmission line, and when the signal transition happens, how the voltage gets voltage gets developed, and every part of the transmission line is treated as a segment, and slowly the voltage gets developed. So very important to know in a transmission line. This can be explained by simulation or complex formulas as well, but to understand it very simple, this is how the voltage gets inserted. We will discuss in detail about all these points in more videos. Thank you.